What a show it has been here tonight on Revolution Christmas Crisis. But it is time for our main event, and it is a Hell in a Cell match. And as we know, Roman Reigns is actually the reason why we're getting this match here tonight. Roman was forced to retire back at WrestleMania, came back at Armageddon and cost Moxley his title, and then demanded a rematch, and now here we are, Hell in a Cell.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match, and it is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
And if you don't know, like I said earlier, Roman Reigns was forced to retire at WrestleMania, said if he couldn't beat Jon Moxley, he has no place in this company.
Introducing first, from Pensacola, Florida, he weighed in tonight at 287 pounds. He is the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns!
Fast forward a little bit to Armageddon, last man standing between Jon Moxley and Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns comes in and completely takes out Jon Moxley, leaving Seth Rollins to be the last man standing. And Seth Rollins was the one walking out of Armageddon, the World Heavyweight Champion, thanks to Roman Reigns.
Roman could not hold his anger back any longer, and he took it all out on Jon Moxley at Armageddon. We saw how much that title meant to him. He made it his whole personality. And you see where that's got him. He was a complete mess at the end of his match at WrestleMania. And fast forward to today, even though he's broke the agreement in the contract that he would retire if he lost that match at Mania, he's been granted one final match against The Shield, just so all the shenanigans behind the scenes and in front of the cameras can finally come to a stop.
And yeah, Phil, like I said, Moxley's and Rollins' last match was a last man standing match between each other. So they are definitely not 100% walking into this Hell in a Cell match. And I mean, especially since both men got stretchered out of that match, and then Roman Reigns was the one to attack Jon Moxley afterwards.
And introducing the champion from Davenport, Iowa. He weighed in tonight at 227 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins!
And you know, Rollins didn't even ask for this match. Walking into this, it was Roman Reigns that demanded the Hell in a Cell just to get his hands on Moxley and the world title again.
But Rollins knows if he wants to hold that World Heavyweight Championship for any longer, he's got to get rid of the occurring threat, which is his former members of The Shield.
No, Rollins never misses an opportunity to taunt his opponent.
And introducing next, from Cincinnati, Ohio, he weighed in tonight at 225 pounds, the Death Rider,
Oh, and Moxley going right after Roman as soon as he gets in the ring. Laying his elbows down on Roman, and now Rollins going after Moxley in a big boot. Guys, we can see that patch on the forehead of Moxley covering up the scars from the last man standing match. Oh, Roman with the uppercut, now Rollins with the back suplex, dropping Moxley right on his head.
And Roman grabbing Rollins now on an elbow, forcing Rollins back into the corner.
And now what is Roman looking? Oh, clothesline in the corner there. And now launching Rollins halfway across the ring.
And that's what he does best, overpowering his opponents, and another clothesline from Roman. Moxley now catching him off guard, forearm sending him back into the ropes. And here comes Rollins. Rollins looking to get Moxley, cannot. Moxley throwing him outside of the ring.
Spear, no, caught by Moxley. Moxley could be looking paradigm shift here, but Roman gets out of it, sending Moxley flying out of the ring. And oh, Roman shoving Moxley face first into that wall, and now raking the face back and forth across the cell.
And Roman using his environment to great advantage here. Slamming Moxley back into the cage now. He's slowing this matchup down. And you gotta think that's exactly what he's been trying to do since the start. But in the meanwhile, here comes Rollins. Suicide dive! Sticks the landing and immediately goes underneath the ring.
And now Rollins has a chair. And smacking across Jon Moxley. Pinned him against the cell, now going after Roman.
This match is about to get ugly.
And oh no, Rollins, back body drop! Right onto the steel steps. Did you see the way that Rollins landed? An absolutely nasty impact. Rollins just slid off of the steps. And now Roman's staying on the attack, sending him into the cell wall.
Safe to say that backfired for Rollins. But Roman can't get too fixated on Seth now. Exactly just what I was about to say. Here comes Moxley taking advantage of the moment. And now it's his turn to rake Roman's face against the steel cage.
Oh my God!
Roman getting tossed into the steel steps there. And now Moxley coming after Rollins.
Now Moxley sending Rollins face first into the cell. Not going to be looking for something under the ring. And Moxley bringing out the wood. Now Rollins though kicking the table right into Moxley, pinning him against the cage. Now Roman catches Rollins, sending him into the table. Rollins was looking maybe to send Roman to the table, but got caught. That's got to do some damage to Moxley. Oh my God, considering that he was pinned up against it. And now face first into the cage again.
And Roman controlling this matchup to his liking, keeping his anger under wraps for now.
And Moxley getting sent into the ring, but as much damage as it does getting sent head first into the cage, it's got to feel even worse with the scar still on his head from the last man standing match against Rollins. And now Roman though with the chair across the back. And again, my God, this is looking like 2 years ago, back when Roman originally turned on Moxley and Rollins.
And this is starting to get ugly. Roman absolutely unforgiving with that steel chair.
Oh my God, sending Moxley into the turnbuckle with the chair throat first.
And Roman's doing really good inflicting some damage. Hold on. Roman looking for a drive-by by Roman Reigns.
And yeah, Phil, Roman is absolutely running this match right now.
Yeah, he's doing exactly what he does best, and that's controlling the matchup to his liking. I've said that over and over. But one thing I would do if I was Roman Reigns, I would target that wound of Moxley. He's doing great inflicting damage, but he's got to target that wound. That could possibly take Moxley out of this matchup for good.
Lots of history from what just came out of that present. But Roman has a pair of pliers in his hand. Oh no, ripping the bandage off, and now ripping at the stitches in the head of Moxley. This guy is sick. And now the elbows right to the face of Moxley. And oh no, now Roman has the pencil in the hand. And the blood starting to flow out of the head of Jon Moxley. Trying to pull himself up with the ropes.
Roman only looking for one thing here. Roman gonna look to stab the open wound of Moxley. Absolutely brutal. But that is exactly what I said. And now momentum is heavily in Roman's favor.
Now Roman eyeing down Moxley as the blood flows into the eyes, but Moxley saying bring it on. And I think Roman takes that as a challenge, but here comes Rollins with the flying knee.
Rollins underhooking the arm, swinging around, catching Roman, Falcon Arrow into the turnbuckle. And Rollins grabbing that steel chair. Rollins is stuck on the turnbuckle head first into Roman Reigns with the steel chair.
Oh, a kick to Moxley. And now has a hammer in his hand. What could he be looking for? Moxley somehow still on his feet. Oh, but Moxley with the cutter. A pair of pliers and a pencil is not enough to keep Jon Moxley down. Now both Rollins and Moxley rolling onto the outside, looking under the ring. Now Rollins, I think, has found himself a table, and so has Moxley.
And along with the table, Moxley's found himself a ladder. And if this match hasn't heated up already, it sure as hell has now. So now Moxley, Rollins both back into the ring here. Oh my God! Moxley slamming a ladder into Seth Rollins. Setting it up on the side of the ring here. Moxley catching Rollins.
Through the ladder!
Through the ladder goes Seth Rollins.
Phil, did you see the way that damn ladder buckled Roman with the Superman punch? And now rebounding off the ropes and a spear to Moxley! And a cover, that's gotta be it! But Rollins breaking up the pin.
This match is far from over. Seth Rollins is not gonna let it in now. And you can tell by the look on Roman's face, he believes that was it, without the interference.
And now a super kick by Rollins. And another one, sending Roman out onto the apron. Now Rollins off the rope, looking for clothesline. No, Roman grabs him, Samoa drop. No, Rollins hangs on. Oh, an enziguri by Rollins. Now picking up the chair, Rollins. Oh, across the face, sending Roman Reigns through the table. As we take a look back, the enziguri and the chair across the face was enough for Roman to fall off the apron through the table.
And Rollins turns his attention towards Jon Moxley now, laying the smackdown with that steel chair. Who already beaten and battered Jon Moxley. And he's not done yet. Picking up a wrench.
And oh no, bending back the fingers of Moxley with that wrench.
And Moxley's in too much pain, he's in too much distraught to even do anything in this situation except take the beating.
He's gonna break one of Moxley's damn fingers.
Well, damn it, he might have.
No. Taking a wrench to the head of Moxley. Right to that open wound on the head of Moxley. Now Rollins rolling out of the ring. What could he be looking for?
I can tell you it's not going to be anything good for Moxley. But that attack on Moxley, further opening the cut. And I'm not quite sure from this angle what Rollins has got himself.
And I mean, what could be in this damn thing? Rollins looks pleased with what's in it. Oh no, is that a glass snowflake? This is not going to be good for Moxley. As Rollins could be looking for a curb stomp.
This is something that could end a career. This could take an eye or something. Oh, but Moxley catches a paradigm shift through the grass snowflake. And Moxley somewhat got himself back in this.
Rollins was looking for a curb stomp, but that plan backfired on him real quick. Moxley catches him with a paradigm shift. I'll be pretty surprised if Rollins is not cut open from that one, but Moxley did take a lot of the blow on his back. And now putting the present box over the head of Rollins. Knee right to the face. Oh no, Moxley full force with the chair across the head of Rollins. And that box is not taking away any of the damage. Taking the present off of him though. Now, what is he looking for? Oh my God! Dropping Rollins face first onto the glass shards.
And Moxley's just gonna toss Rollins out of the ring. Give himself some time to breathe. Oh, never mind. Moxley continuing the attack on Rollins and further injuring him. Throwing him into the cage.
What could be looking to send Rollins into the cage? No, Rollins catches himself. Climbing up the wall now. Oh my God! Corkscrew moonsault off the top. Taking Moxley down.
And that's what Rollins is so good at. He's just got, that is the one thing, he's got such a ridiculous advantage over these two competitors. Rollins has such insane raw athleticism that it completely outmatches Moxley and Reigns by miles. Even with that, Rollins still takes a little bit of a blow, and Moxley not even close to being done, and these two are going at it sitting down ringside. A little bit of back and forth action here. I like we see this in every match Moxley's in, but I love it every time. Oh, that one might have stunned him, but Rollins comes back even harder.
Oh, Rollins I think he's sick of it now. Kick to the face. And Moxley just eats that. And now, a forearm to the face. And now Moxley sending Rollins into the cell wall.
And that is the beauty of Hell in a Cell. There's literally danger surrounding you everywhere.
Setting that ladder up on the wall. That is the one that buckled previously. And Rollins with the super kick. Now sending Moxley face first into the door.
And Moxley getting out of harm's way for a slight moment there. Catching a breather. But Rollins has found himself a bundle of chairs. Not one, not two, not three, not four. I don't know how many that is.
And now Rollins is throwing down some chairs. I think he's setting something up here. Oh no, this is not good. This is not going to be good. Oh, but wait, Moxley! Moxley! No, but Rollins gets out of it. And now these two are going back and forth. Who's going to go through the chairs? Oh no, Falcon Arrow!
After the back and forth, ultimately it was Moxley taking the blow there. And that's got to be one of the worst pains you can feel.
And that is not good. Remember, you're taking that right onto your spine. There is no breaking your fall. That is right onto the back of the chairs.
Yeah, that's brutal. That's exactly why you got to be a different type of specimen to even compete in these sort of matches. Rollins rolling over for a cover. Moxley's still got some fight left in him. After all of that, Moxley is still alive in this matchup. But Rollins, he's got an idea. Rollins knows what needs to be done to put this match to bed, to retain the title. Rollins, oh my God!
And now Roman is going to walk in the guillotine. I think this is it. Rollins is going to fade here.
Roman comes out of nowhere and immediately has pretty much put this match to bed.
Oh, but Moxley knee to the back of the head. And now, who's he looking for? Roman fighting out of it though. And a clothesline onto the outside. Roman with the headbutt.
Now throwing Moxley over the steps. Locking him down, taunting him. But Moxley right hand! Catching Roman!
And now Roman's stomach first into the steel steps. Did you see the way that he just bounced off of that?
Roman struggling to get back up to his feet. And now it's Moxley walking him down, but a big boot catches Moxley.
Oh, Roman sending Moxley across the outside. Now spear! Spear through the ladder! I think that caught Moxley off guard. He did not have time to react. Roman with the quick spear through the ladder.
Those two were brawling on the outside until Roman had enough of it and crushed Jon Moxley and the ladder with that spear. And it looks like Roman is moving some hardware. He's got something in mind.
This has been just a grueling match so far as Roman shoving the steel step into the ring. One can only imagine what he has in mind for this.
And wasting no time going after Seth Rollins. Now looking for a suplex, can't get it. Rollins picking him up, also can't get it, going back and forth. They land on opposite sides of the steps, but Rollins, blockbuster!
And now Rollins with a kick to the gut. But Roman, elbow to the back. And now sending him into the steps. No, Rollins gets out of it. Oh, uppercut.
Rollins hanging on for dear life. That could have been a very hard landing, but Roman eyeing up the steps.
And this is bad. No good things are going to come out of this. Rollins looking sunset flip powerbomb. Sending Roman onto the steel step. And did you hear the impact of that? And Rollins, I think, has something else in mind. Looking for a curb stomp.
An elevator curb stomp off the steps. That's got to be it. No! Moxley breaks it up.
We'll take a look back. The sunset flip powerbomb sending Roman onto the steel step. And then Rollins turns around with a curb stomp. But somehow, someway, Moxley was able to break it up.
Once again, this matchup was saved barely. And now these two are back at it.
Oh, Moxley fighting back. Oh, but Rollins. Oh no, look at X-Plex onto the step. Rollins is doing anything and everything to make sure he is still world champion coming out of this match, and it shows.
He knows these are his two biggest threats towards his World Heavyweight Championship, so he can kill two birds with one stone if he just retains the title, wins this match, but out of nowhere, Moxley catches Rollins.
I don't know, Phil. Moxley is climbing the ladder and Rollins is laid out on the table. That is a damn near 12-foot ladder, and Moxley has climbed all the way up.
Moxley looking to put an end to this, and a leap of faith.
Oh, through the table.
Nobody home for Moxley.
Moxley was looking for an elbow drop, but Rollins moved out of the way just in time. And now a cover for Roman, breaking things up.
It is so hard to get a pinfall off in a triple threat. You got to make sure everything's perfect.
But Roman is still feeling the effects of that curb stomp. Now Rollins, what the hell is that? Oh my God, Rollins just bashed something over the face of Roman Reigns.
Looked like a giant plastic mint of some sort. But Rollins up to the apron now. Gonna look for a springboard off the top rope. Knee catches Roman. Rolling through up to the top rope now. Phoenix splash. No one's there. Rolling through once again. Catching his bearings. No spear. Spear by Roman.
But oh, Rollins somehow stays in this match. Well, somehow after eating a spear, Rollins is still in this. But I think Moxley is the exact opposite, just barely hanging in. And now Roman with the guillotine, but Moxley dragging him out onto the apron. No, paradigm shift through the Christmas bulbs. I don't know where the hell those things came from. I'm guessing Rollins set him up, but Moxley took full advantage, sending Roman headfirst through him.
I think I saw a glimpse of those while Rollins was on the outside there. Wasn't quite sure what they were. I was too distracted with the match. But Moxley definitely saw it, had an idea of what they were, and he used it to his advantage.
Oh, but Rollins with the curb stomp. Moxley just trying to get into the ring. And now a pedigree. My goodness, that's it. That's got to be it. Moxley stays in this somehow. And now Rollins with the curb stomp. And I think that is it. That has to be it. And Rollins is still your World Heavyweight Champion. And I mean, what a match this was, but how the hell did Moxley kick out of the pedigree and curb stomp combo? Moxley, like I said, is one tough son of a bitch. But in the end, it was Rollins who came out on top and is still your World Heavyweight Champion.
And this is what Hell in a Cell is all about. Settling your differences and beating the living hell out of each other.
This is one grueling, hard-hitting match between three former best friends, now rivals. And I think it is exactly what you would expect to come out of a Hell in a Cell match.
What a war this was. I think I'd say that at the end of every match that these individuals have. But it is the damn truth. What such heart and determination these three have.
And by far the craziest moment in this match. Moxley looking for the elbow drop, but Rollins moves out of the way just in time. And man, this was one hell of a Hell in a Cell match. And as they say, you will never walk out of Hell in a Cell the same person you were when you walked into it. As Moxley once again laying in a pool of his own blood. But what a night it has been here. And we hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. And thank you all so much for tuning in to Revolution Christmas Crisis.